We have another video chat. Life lessons from older Americans who still work to pay the bills. This video literally came out 15 hours ago. Chat, I feel like there's gonna be like most of young millennials and Gen Z. It'd be all of us gonna be working until like we're 90. And then we collapse and die.
For money is Uber driving. I'm curious to know whether there are any other 84-year-old drivers.
I'm 82 years old, and I wish I could retire now.
I do not have any retirement savings.
I always felt that I...
You know, when people say that, right? I'm quick to judge. Good night, Mars. Have a good one. I'm quick to judge, but I always hold myself because everyone has a story. We all have different walks of life. So I want to hear the story how in your 80s you don't have any retirement.
I've worked since I was 15 and a half. I've been a cocktail waitress. I've driven a catering truck. I've worked in cable TV.
I started as a professional drummer.
If only these people invested in Bitcoin.
The peak of my career was my last job. I was vice president of a company that developed advanced communication systems. I earned $115,000 a year.
And $115,000 a year back then? Living like a king.
There he goes.
I got laid off, I think, 2 times in my career, and it took me a while to find other employment. So I would draw from that 401k money to support ourselves. Thank you.
Turn on more light? Oh, he doesn't need it.
In the early 90s, there was a stock market crash. I didn't know what I was doing. I panicked, so I sold all of my stock. I now have a degree in mathematics. If I miss a paycheck, there are going to be consequences, financial consequences. I'm going to do without something until I can catch up. And that's scary. It makes me feel as though in spite of all of my education and all of the money that I made when I was a younger person, that in the end, I'm a failure.
That sucks, man. I mean, you shouldn't talk to yourself about, you shouldn't talk, you shouldn't talk like that about yourself. But also, this video itself could be very eye-opening and could teach a lot of younger folks about how to be financially literate. Because you think you're young forever, but you're not, right? So I think these types of videos, they are kind of sad. Because obviously, man, you don't want to see old people work. When I see old people, man, I hope they're retired and living the last decades of their life as a happy individual. So it definitely sucks when you see an older individual who should be retired, right? Obviously should be retired, but they're still grinding. There are people out there, old CEOs that still grind it out because they want to, which that's a totally different story, right? They're already rich. But when they're working out of necessity and out of desperation, that's like, it sucks. It's sad.
Older people are more invisible, are not taken seriously. As an older woman, I can tell that it's easier for people to try to ignore me.
That's so sad, man. This whole video, I was just going to say how, please don't get me wrong, but I was going to say how this is like basically a warning to the younger generation to make sure you work your ass off and you save and shit. But no, now I'm starting to feel bad.
Working at 80 years old is a challenge on the one hand, but it also feels good because it keeps my feet on the ground, and I look at my work as part of my social life as much as I do a job to help me survive.
Actually, I enjoy working, so it's a difference for me.
I hate working. I hate it.
Find a job where you are happy, because you're going to work your whole life.
Make the right decisions for yourself, whether it's in your personal relationship or whether it's in your professional relationship.
Don't wait to do things because you may not have that future. You may not have it physically, you may not have it financially. Find a way to do your bucket list all through your life instead of at the end of your life.
Damn. Older Americans are working at the highest rate in decades. Nearly 550,000 people aged 80 and older are still in the workforce. Business Insider spoke to nearly 200 of them. They work out of financial necessity or a desire to stay active.
How much of me is going to be visible? I was hoping it would be like from here up.
Hi, I'm here. Hello.
I'm glad to be 81 now. I don't have to have another birthday till I'm either 85 or 90.
Damn. I know my generation, Gen Z, man, we're scared to age. I'm gonna be completely honest with you too. I'm scared to age too. But I think that fear of aging is slowly going away. I think. Yeah. Good video though.